Hi everybody, my name's Josh, this is Gabe. Gabe's got a problem. Gabe's got a posture problem. Gabe, show him what your problem is. So Gabe likes to stand with his hips swayed forward. This is called swayback. So when the hips are swayed forward, the shoulders go back, and then the head comes back forward again. People who stand like this tend to have calf tension. They'll carry a lot of tension in their whole legs, but especially in the calves and the hamstrings, they'll feel tension in there. They tend to get really tight in the hips and the back of the hips. The front of the hips are overstretched, and they get instabilities there, or hip pain there, but they get really tight in the back of the hips. Moving up the chain, they can get some lumbar instabilities, low back pain from being in this position. They just don't turn on their core very well because it's all overstretched in the front here. And then when we move up the chain farther, the neck, because the head's forward, the neck can always be under tension. So we need to give Gabe a strengthening program to correct this. Ready, Gabe? All right. So we're gonna do 15 repetitions of everything here. Gabe is showing a hip hinge. So go ahead and do this. Good. What Gabe's doing here is hinging at the hips and keeping his knees from traveling forward. Look at when he does this. He's doing an excellent job, but his knees are not coming forward at all. His hips are going back. He's keeping his shoulder blades pinched, his back straight, chest open, but yet he's not flaring his rib cage.
15.
Awesome, Gabe. So now keep that same position, but raise your arms up in the air. That adds an extra lever and makes it more difficult. So as Gabe's going down, his arms are going up in the air. He's pinching his shoulder blades together. He's opening his chest, yet he's not over flaring his rib cage whenever he does that, getting a little co-contraction of the abs at the same time. Hips are going back. He's really carrying a lot through his hips. Going to feel that start to burn there in the hips and in the lower back.
12, 13.
Awesome. Okay, now 15. Hold that down position, Gabe. Excellent. And now we're just going to pulse the arms up and down, nice and slow. 15 repetitions here, pinching down and in. This is tough, everybody. Gabe's an athlete, so we're really pushing him today to give him a workout. But if this is too difficult for you at home, then lessen the repetitions a little bit for yourself to make it more comfortable until you can work up to this point. Excellent, Gabe. Give me a break. All right, here. Put your arms on that. Put your hands on the stool. Push your hands out, hips back. Okay, pull your rib cage in, get a little stretch in your back, but also raise those hips up towards the ceiling. You get a good stretch in those hamstrings there. Okay, feel that stretch into the chest, your back, your hips. Take some deep breaths, fill the whole rib cage up. Let all that relax just a little bit. You did a great job, but we're not through yet. Okay, let's get back into it. At home, if you want to go all the way to the floor, show them all the way to the floor, Gabe, for the moment. If you want to go all the way to the floor, then you're welcome to, but don't stress yourself. If you have problems with your lower back, then you don't necessarily need to go down that far. Okay, put your hands to your thighs. Walk yourself up your thighs and stand up straight again. Okay, now we're going to go into a lunge position. So move your right leg forward, left leg back. Good. Now from this, what I want you to do, Gabe, is go ahead and just piston your heel back and forth there. Notice Gabe is keeping his back knee straight. He's not bending it. The only thing really moving on him is his heel going up and down. Also notice he's just pistoning straight up and down through his hip here. His knee is not coming forward again. A lot of people love to shift forward over top of their ankle. He's staying back to protect his knee here. Okay, awesome. Now again, we're gonna make it a little more difficult. So raise those arms up in the air and doing the same thing. But now as he's pistoning back with his heel, he's raising his arms up, pinching his shoulder blades down and in, keeping the shoulders away from his ears, okay? So that we don't put too much tension into the neck. He's keeping his chest open, rib cage down, just moving through the heel, knee straight.
14.
Feeling that load right through here. Awesome. Okay, stay right there with those arms up. Now just let your heel stay in that down position, holding yourself through this lead leg right here. This is where you're holding your weight through that front leg and that buttock there. And twist. Okay, twist this way. Just twist as much as you can, but don't over twist. If you have any pain, stay away from pain. You should twist from the top of your back down towards the bottom of your back, trying to move segmentally through each segment of your back. So don't over rotate, but definitely feel that twist. Feel yourself load into that lead hip.
12.
Good.
13. 14. 15.
Fantastic. Okay, and then let's switch it up. Oh, I'm sorry, let's face the audience and let's do hands over top of your head. There, palms up. And then bend this way. Awesome. In this position, good. We're going to pulse again. So stay bent there, opening up through each segment of your spine there. Pulse up and down, up and down. Good. Okay, again, notice Gabe's not allowing his knee to track in or out here. He's just pulsing through the hip there. But this is opening up. Whenever his heel goes down, he's feeling a big stretch through that whole side. Fantastic. Halfway through the lunges, Gabe. Let's do the other side. Okay, left leg forward, right leg back. Good. And we're going to go back and do those pulses again so that this heel is going up and down. See from this view, Gabe's going straight up and down, learning to load through here, knee not going forward. So again, one of the biggest problems with knees is people carry too much tension through their thigh, and if they let their knee go forward, they'll pressure their knees too much.
15.
Okay, then arms up. Good. Pinching your shoulder blades down and in. Okay, see how he's really pinching together here at the top, focusing on that pinch, opening up his chest, rib cage down, feeling that good stretch in his calf when he goes down there.
11.
Doing great.
13. 14.
Good. Hold that position. Keep your weight through that butt. I know it's burning. You're doing a great job. And twist through here. Good. Twisting from top to bottom. Not over twisting. One of the things he's really focusing on as well is he doesn't want to let that knee follow with him when he's rotating. He's doing a great job of staying stable at the hip. But the knee wants to come with him, but he's making sure he keeps it in. His kneecap is over top of the second toe there.
13.
Fantastic. He's staying stationary here.
15.
Good. Turn and face the audience there. Left leg forward, right leg back. Arms up. Okay, you're going to lean to the left then, opening up this whole right side, and you're going to piston that foot again. One last round of pistoning here. Good. The heel's going up and down. When the heel goes down, feel that stretch all the way up your right side there. Working through this hip. I know it's on fire.
11.
Fantastic job.
13. 14. 15.
Awesome. Let's give you another little break here. Face this way, Gabe. Put your hands on the stool here again. Okay. Let your hips go back. Pull your belly in. Okay. And now in this position, let's challenge that trunk a little bit more and go ahead and rotate up just like that. Let's do 10 on each side whenever you're doing this now. Gabe's doing a great job of pinching his shoulder blade down in here as he opens up, rotating from the top of the trunk all the way down to the pelvis there. Okay, not over-rotating, but definitely making sure that his head is following his arm, that his whole spine is getting
10.
that effect of that rotation. Okay, other side. Awesome. From this view, good shoulder blade pinch, opening up the chest, head following the arm, rotating to the bottom of his pelvis, but the legs are staying stationary as he moves up there. Really feeling all these rotary back muscles turn on there.
10.
All right, fantastic. Last little series here, Dave. I know you're about done. Okay, so go ahead and face this way, and let's grab your towel there. You can use a towel or a pillowcase. It's finish time. We're time to clean up here. Gabe's gonna move his right leg in a triangle pattern behind him, starting with the feet together, goes out, sweeps it around, and comes back forward there. The whole time working on this left leg. So the left leg is the one that's working here. His knee is staying behind his toes. He's not letting the knee deviate in or out there. He's really holding himself through this hip. Is that where you're feeling it, Gabe? I know it's a big exercise, a big burn here, but really doing a great job. Good. We're gonna do again 15 of these, and then we'll switch to the other side.
13.
Good. Gabe's not sacrificing technique, doing a great job here.
15.
Good. Switch it up. Okay, take just a second and make sure these toes are spread whenever you're doing this. So I want the toes to stay spread, and I want you to focus when you're doing this, keeping good pressure between the inside and outside of your foot and the heel. We call it the tripod foot, okay? So when you have 3 points of contact between the outside, inside, the ball of the foot there, and your heel, maintaining pressure on those 3 points while still really holding yourself stable through the buttocks there. Get those points of contact and really fire up the glutes, but also work those intrinsics of the foot, work those smaller muscles. All right, fantastic. Almost through, buddy. A few more.
12.
He's keeping his shoulder blades pinched, chest open the whole time, back straight, not sacrificing form in any way. One more.
15.
Okay, fantastic. Let's finish it with a stretch. Okay, put your left leg forward, right leg back. Okay, and let's stretch it out. Interlace your fingers, hands up towards the ceiling. Okay, go ahead and lean to your left, opening up each segment of the spine there. Take a deep breath. Fill your whole cavity. Feel those muscles quivering from the work you did on them. All right, appreciate the work you did on them. Switch sides. Okay. Again, having that calf back, stretching out that calf you worked so hard. Reaching up to the side, opening up this whole area. Deep breaths, not just filling the front of your chest, but learn to breathe from your back as well. Breathe through your belly. Make it start through your belly and then expand through your whole rib cage there. All right, I have good news. We're finished. Thanks, everyone.